Good afternoon, everybody. I'm waiting for our new friend to come over, Chaplain Michael. What a cool dude. Um, Anywho, so the first, I've taken the first step to to begin my recovery of my brother's narcissistic abuse, and that is to say no, 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 um, no, no more, no, 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 no. Now, in the beginning, when I started saying no, and this wonderful woman, Chris Reese, KRISREECE, she has a YouTube channel on um, narcissistic abuse, surviving narcissistic abuse, becoming a survivor of narcissistic abuse. And she has also included the spiritual aspect of it and the darkness that comes with narcissistic behaviors, and it's just really deep. So, but in the beginning, when I started telling Seven no, it was during his hissy fits and crying and drunken wildness and his knife wielding and his calling me, going, I know, sis, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're sis, you're right, sis, you're right. I remember one time we had a 3-hour conversation. You're right, you're right, you're right. And all I did was prop him up verbally and give him ideas of how to feel better. And, I was patting him on his back, going, there, 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 calm down, wipe your nose. And what good did it do me? He went on his YouTube channel that night, telling everybody that I called him a loser. And which comes to Chris's, I don't know when she posted this video on the one thing that will drive a narcissist, drive them crazy. And that is for their victim, their bullseye. And I am honestly going to say, in my brother's case, I'm the one that he will get cutthroat with. It's always been like that. It's always been our relationship. And it has come to an end. His treatment towards me, his narcissistic abuse is it's come to an end. So number two, after saying no, whether it's to said narcissist or in the mirror, no, you're not going to allow this to happen anymore. You can't allow this to happen anymore. You can't allow this to happen in front of your mom. You can't. Part two is, do not engage with said person anymore. Do not, if you go, I never call my brother. I don't want to, because I know what's on the end of the line. Him coming over, I know what's going to happen in 5 minutes. I have to stop engaging with him. I'm going to be silent. I am going to watch an occasional video of his, and he can say whatever, he can lie, embellish, he can divulge personal information of mine, mom's, whatever. Um, you know, he wants to do it. It makes him feel wonderful. It gets him views. It gets him pity. It makes him feel better about himself, and he can have that. And that's it. I have to stop engaging with him. I have to stop going on. Well, my brother's lying, because our phone conversation was really normal. We had normal disagreements, and he blah 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 blah, and I didn't go off on him and listen to this phone call. I've got it on ring camera. I can't do that anymore. Because I won't do it anymore, because I know who I am. I know my struggles. I know that I am not perfect. I know. And once again, this is Seven's typical behavior with me. His darkness inside of him is rearing its ugly head again. And my light is attracting him. And then when he hears my voice, when we're on the phone, when we're even physically in front of each other, he just gets so dark and negative and creepy crawly. I cannot allow that anymore. I don't want it in my life anymore. My brother needs to stay away. I don't want any contact with him right now, because he proved the other night that there is no love, there is no respect, there is no truth in his love bombing. Because what it is, it's manipulation. It is, I'm a puppet on a string, a marionette, and I've cut the strings, and I am proud to say that my peace, my serenity, my sanity, my safety, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, comes first. And I'm not going to engage with my brother anymore. He called me at midnight last night. 12:08, after midnight. Let the phone ring once and then hung up. I mean, and I knew that he either wanted to call me a fucking bitch, cry, or do the I miss you, I want to come home, So I'm not going to talk about Seven anymore on my channel. I am going to talk about what I'm learning concerning narcissism, narcissistic abuse, being a victim, and becoming a survivor. And I know there are a lot of other really, really wonderful channels out there, and I can't wait to take notes off of those channels. I'm going to order a free victim of a narcissist survival book. I'm going to order my free book and go from there. But I cannot engage with 7 anymore because I just opened myself up for disrespect, hatred, jealousy, and he wants to ruin my life. Once again, my brother's very, 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 very unhappy, very scared, very put out, very entitled. And this is beyond ego. You know, my eye makeup looks really, really, really great today. It doesn't make me a narcissist. It doesn't make me egotistical. It just makes me go, damn, I did it right today. I was able to concentrate for 5 minutes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And really, you know, I realized that there can be many narcissists in a family. And there's a handful of them in my family. And the common factor in and 7 and I, and then the rest of them, I've had to say no. You will not treat me like this. No, you will not talk to me like that. You will not say that about our mother. No, no, no. You will not say that about your sister. No. And Chris Reese says that no is a complete sentence. No, I don't want contact with my brother right now. No, I will not engage with him anymore. No, I will not be his emotional punching bag. No, I will not care about him trashing my character on his channel, because it's a bunch of people I don't know that aren't in my life that I honestly don't care about. The few people on my channel that actually comment do care about my brother, are concerned about what I'm going through, because maybe, you know, most definitely they're going through it too. So, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about narcissism on my channel, being a victim of it, because I still am a victim of my brothers. And my recovery has begun. So, again, I do need to watch his videos just in case. I'm 20 minutes from Cincinnati. I got to know if he comes back here. You know, I don't own Cincinnati. He can come back to Cincinnati. You know, I don't, you know, you know, it's not my place to go, you can't come back here ever again. You know, I have said, I hope he doesn't come back here, you know, but, he can come back to Cincinnati. It seems like he wants to. I honestly think it would be safer for him to come back to Cincinnati, get back into a program here, and get healthy and get happy again. But not at the cost of my peace and my happiness and the hard work that I'm doing, taking care of our mother by myself. And that's it. So I'm not going to engage with him anymore. He can say whatever he wants about me on his channel. you know. A dark force is at work with my brother again. And my light, I'm going to protect it at all costs. And mom's light. Take it easy.